Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For this video, we're going to be drinking wine. Well, I'm going to be drinking wine with my mom. Wave hi. And we're going to be trying the Wonderful Wine Company's new clean wine that just came out. And we're also going to be doing some masks. Today is going to be the Boscia Luminizing Pink Mask. I'll be applying it to my mom first, and then we're going to jump into Harry Potter trivia, finding out what house my mom would be in, and also what Harry Potter character we are based on a BuzzFeed questionnaire. So lots happening tonight, and if you're interested, just keep watching. We're going to be doing the Boscia Pink Luminizing Mask, and it is good for, it's a peel-off mask that helps boost skin clarity and helps minimize the appearance of pores, and it removes dirt and impurities, and also excess oil. So it's one of my favorites. It is great for taking out that extra oil after you cleanse your skin. My mom and I both cleansed our skin before this video, so this will just get out anything else that is buried deep in there that you don't want. And right after this, we're gonna try some wine from the Wonderful Wine Company. They just came out with some clean wine that I got from Winc Wines, which is like a subscription-based service. And we're gonna be trying the red wine, but I also have a rosé and a white wine that I can tell you more about at the end of the video. So if you're interested in that, you can just keep watching for that. But really excited to try the red wine that's from Argentina, and it should taste pretty good. Are you excited to drink some wine?
I love Argentinian wine.
What?
Yes.
What is that your favorite kind of wine? Where, like, what kind of wine do you like to drink? Like, where do you like it to be from?
I love red wines from Argentina, from Italy, from basically all over the world. Of course, there's some really great Texas red wines that I love also.
Awesome. And what's your favorite skincare? What's your favorite part of doing your skincare routine?
Like as far as cleansing or masking or toning?
Yeah, or like what's your favorite skincare product right now that you're using?
That's hard to pick one.
I know you like your oils.
I do love my oils. I love the night oils, but I'm really big into the moisturizers.
Yeah, I'm actually been into moisturizers lately too, especially with summer. Your skin can dry out big time.
Yes.
Alright, this is almost done, and then we'll move over to the fun part of drinking wine. So if you're watching, make sure to grab a glass and join us. And you could even answer the Harry Potter questions and see what you would choose. I can link the BuzzFeed questionnaire that we're going to be doing to this video in case you want to join while you're watching. And we'll see what house my mom will be sorted into. I'm Ravenclaw. I don't really claim to be Ravenclaw because I think I'm a Gryffindor, but for the sake of Pottermore, they chose me to be in Ravenclaw, and I've retook the tests multiple times to try to trick them, and it never worked, and I kept getting Ravenclaw over and over, and so I gave up. So we'll see what my mom is, and stay tuned. Okay, so while our masks are drying, we're going to start drinking our wine and doing the questionnaire. But first, I was going to tell you a little bit more about what we're drinking. We're drinking the 2019 Malbec from Mendoza, Argentina, from the Wonderful Wine Company. It's actually clean wine made with organic grapes, sustainably farmed, vegan friendly, and so yeah, it really, I was very intrigued. I've never heard of like clean wine or wine that was kind of like vegan friendly, so I'm curious to see if that impacts the taste of it. I'm not a huge wine drinker, but when I do drink wine, I do prefer red, as like my mom. So I'm excited to try this. We'll see how it tastes. So cheers. Cheers. Okay. Oh, that actually has a good flavor. I'm trying to think of what it tastes like. It doesn't tell me. Yeah, it's really good. I like it. It doesn't tell me what is in there, but let me actually look it up. This wine is low sulfites, organic grapes, keto friendly, what else? Pesticide free. So lots of good things. It's good for paleo people, party people, and everyone in between according to their website. So The red one is the Argentinian Malbec, is silky, round, and supple with notes of red fruit, sweet spice, and finding $20 bills, or finding 20 bucks. So sounds like a good time to me, and it tastes good. What do you think?
I could use 20 bucks.
I could use 20 bucks too. Let's start the fun of, if you're a Harry Potter fan like me, my mom's seen it probably just as many times as I have, so we'll start and figure out which house my mom would be in. Okay. So first of all, which house do you think you'll be in? And we'll see if your guess is right.
Not Slytherin, not Slytherin, not Slytherin.
Anything but Slytherin.
Gryffindor.
Okay, so let's see if you got Gryffindor. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I did not get Gryffindor as much as I wanted. I just fought and fought, and it did not work out for me. But let's see if my mom has better luck, or if she'll be in Ravenclaw with me. So, if you could choose, what would you choose between dawn or dusk? And you can see the photo that comes along with it.
Dusk. Definitely.
Okay, so you picked dusk. Okay, if you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? And the choices are cats, toads, owls, or those. So that's it. Cats, toads, or owls.
I want an owl.
Okay, owl for 300 bucks. Let's see.
Can I have Hedwig?
Let's see. So it actually asks you which pet would you choose to take with you, and then it goes into more specific on the owl. Would you rather have a barn owl, a tawny owl, a snowy owl, which is kind of like Hedwig, okay, or a screech owl, or a brown owl? So
what
there's the brown,
first one?
Screech, snowy, tawny, or barn.
Ooh, I kind of like the tawny.
Okay, so I'm screenshotting these so I can show you on the screen what we're seeing. So tawny. Which would you rather be? Liked, trusted, feared, envied, imitated, or praised? And we'll read those again. So, which would you rather be? Liked, trusted, feared, envied, or imitated?
I picked trusted.
Okay, so let's go back to trusted, and we'll select that. So let's see, one of your housemates has cheated in a Hogwarts exam by using a self-spelling quill. Now he has come to top of the class in charms, beating you in second place. Professor Flitwick is suspicious of what happened. He draws you to one side after his lesson and asks you whether or not your classmate used a forbidden quill. What do you do? Tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If your classmate is prepared to win by cheating, he deserves to be found out. Also, as you are both in the same house, any points he loses will be regained by you for coming first in his place. Second, you would not wait to be asked to tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If you knew that somebody was using a forbidden quill, you would tell the teacher before the exam started. You would lie and say you don't know, but hope that someone else tells Professor Flitwick the truth. Tell Professor Flitwick that he ought to ask your classmate, and resolve to tell your classmate that if he doesn't tell you the truth. So basically, warning the classmate that he knows, and should the classmate tell himself?
Okay.
Or would you just lie and pretend like you don't know, or would you tell him before the exam, or how do you think you would respond?
I think the last one.
Okay, so you would tell Professor Flitwick that he ought to ask your classmate, and resolve to tell your classmate that if he doesn't tell the truth, that you will. Is that right?
I think so, yes.
Okay. So we'll click that, select. So, which of the following would you most like to study? Merpeople, centaurs, werewolves, vampires, goblins, trolls, or ghosts? Which one would you want to learn more about?
Let's see. I would have to pick ghosts, I think.
Okay, so we'll go to
that way I
ghosts.
could talk to Nearly Headless Nick.
Oh, he's actually a really cool ghost. So, that's a good choice. Nearly Headless Nick. So we're going to go with ghosts. Given the choice, would you rather invent a potion that would guarantee you glory, love, power, or wisdom?
Oh, that's a hard one.
I can't even remember what I chose for these.
I think it would, oh, it's a toss-up between love and wisdom. It's so hard to choose. Love, wisdom, love, wisdom, love, wisdom.
It would guarantee you're gonna invent this potion, and when you take it, you're either gonna get love or wisdom. Which one would you rather do?
Let's go for wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, so we'll select that. You enter an enchanted garden. What would you be most curious to examine first? The fat red toadstools that appear to be talking to each other? The bubbling pool in the depths of which something luminous is swirling? The silver-leafed tree bearing golden apples? The statue of an old wizard with a strangely twinkling eye?
I think the tree with the golden apples.
Okay. Okay. Choose one to continue, heads or tails.
Heads.
Okay. It's thinking. Let's see. I don't think this is the end though, if I remember right. I hope not. We'll see.
Pause for a commercial break.
Commercial break
Or
for a
wine
sip.
sip.
For a toast and a sip.
Yay.
And to check how your sorting hat is going, or if you've already done it, let me know in the comments below what house you were sorted into. Are you Ravenclaw with me or Gryffindor Rebel? So the sorting hat is actually ready to make its decision. So moment of truth.
Gryffindor.
Let's see. I don't know. I'm nervous.
Gryffindor.
Okay, it's thinking.
Gryffindor.
The suspense.
Gryffindor.
Okay, here. Ravenclaw.
What?
You're with me.
What?
You probably.
I don't believe it.
This is how I felt. So
I don't believe it.
We'll see. I guess it's impossible to get Gryffindor. I don't know how. Please tell me if you've gotten Gryffindor. What is your secret? Because I have no idea.
I do not agree with the result.
So it says, you probably know that some of Ravenclaw's most renowned members include Gilderoy Lockhart and Luna Lovegood. Gilderoy, not so much. He's kind of a little sketchy in the movies and the books, but Luna Lovegood I do like, so I am happy to be alongside Luna. But did you know Ravenclaw's Grey Lady is the least talkative Hogwarts ghost, or that Ravenclaw's common room boasts the most stunning views of the castle grounds? So maybe you got Ravenclaw because you do like stunning views.
Yes, that's right.
So
That
possibly. So now that she's a Ravenclaw, now that I'm a Ravenclaw, we'll do this BuzzFeed trivia. Which Harry Potter character are you, to figure out, now that we found our houses, which character would we be? And we'll do me first, then we'll do you back. To kind of switch it up a bit. So the first question tells us to pick a movie between The Parent Trap, Wolf of Wall Street, Easy Rider, The Silence of the Lambs, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Brokeback Mountain, Mean Girls, The King's Speech, or An Education. And I already knew which one I would pick right off the bat, and it's The Parent Trap, because I love that movie. Which object do you most desire? The Elder Wand, the Philosopher's Stone, the Mirror of Arised, a Firebolt, the Mortar's Map, a Deluminator, the Resurrection Stone, the Cloak of Invisibility, or a TV? A TV is boring. I would probably, I don't know, I've always wanted an invisibility cloak. But then the Mortar's Map is pretty cool because then you can see who's coming. The other ones don't really intrigue me. But I think I'm going to go with the Cloak of Invisibility, because then I can just sneak wherever I want to go in and not have permission. Which is your favorite food? Shepherd's pie, chicken wings, chocolate eclair. Oh gosh. That's my mom's favorite, by the way, which she has them in the fridge at the moment.
I do have one.
And I haven't.
I should go get it.
That would actually go good with the wine now that I'm thinking about it. Steak tartare, salad, cheese, cotton candy, caviar, or fish and chips, and I have to go with fish and chips. Every time I go to the Three Broomsticks at Universal, I always want the fish and chips because it's so good.
Tea.
Oh, we already know what we're gonna pick for pick a drink. The choices are gin and tonic, tea, Pimm's, beer, Bloody Mary, milk, tequila, whiskey, or an old fashioned. And we're here in Texas, y'all. We drink tea. So, unsweet or sweet for me, unsweet for my mother over here. She only drinks.
Not the typical Southern girl.
No sweet tea over here. So we're gonna go with tea for that one for me. Pick a song, Get Lucky, Daft Punk, Flawless, Beyonce, Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin, Mr. Tambourine Man by Bob Dylan, Slim Shady by Eminem, I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston, Mean by Taylor Swift, Creep by Radiohead, or Mirrors by Justin Timberlake. And I really don't know for this one. This one's very hard.
I'd pick Led Zeppelin.
I had a
I
feeling
love Stairway to Heaven.
I forget what, I know that song, but I'm bad with the names, so I forget what that sounds like. I'm bad with the names of these songs, but I know some of them off the top of my head. I'm gonna go with, I don't know why, but this is just calling to me. I'm gonna go with Slim Shady by Eminem, just because it keeps staring at me. Where would you like to hang out? The Three Broomsticks, which I am sure that's gonna be my answer. Madame Padfoot's Tea Shop, which actually also sounds good. Borgin and Burke's, no thank you. Quality Quidditch Supplies, kind of boring. Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, say that 3 times fast, and the Shrieking Shack, and no thank you again. So I think I'm gonna go with Three Broomsticks just because butterbeer, if you have never tried the butterbeer at Universal, you're missing out. You need to do that ASAP once Universal opens again. But wasn't the butterbeer pretty good when we went? Oh my gosh.
Delicious.
It's I definitely frozen versus hot, but definitely I would go to the Three Broomsticks. How would you ideally spend your weekend? In a bed with a book, getting drunk with your friends, hanging with your family, partying at a fancy club, playing a sport, on a date with your partner, watching TV at home, hiking, or alone at a dive bar. And for sure, I would pick in a bed with a book because that's pretty much what I've been doing all of quarantine. And your ideal partner is someone who, and I'm married, so I guess one of these has to be related to him. Values your intelligence, is really protective, inspires you, is family-oriented, idolizes you, hates the same things as you, someone you're comfortable with, someone who gives you space, or someone who doesn't exist. That's so sad. I don't know. Your ideal partner. So, I mean, just thinking of that sentence, I would say your ideal partner is someone I just think someone you feel comfortable with, because you're going to be spending every single day together. You don't want to feel uncomfortable.
I would have picked that one.
Yep. So pick a potion. Felix Felicis, which is liquid luck. Amortincia, which is the love potion. Draught of peace. Wit sharpening potion. Polyjuice potion, or strengthening solution. I would definitely go with liquid luck. I don't think anyone would say no to liquid luck. And by the way, our masks are hardening. Becomes a little harder.
I forgot it was even on. I can't feel it at all.
I think I maybe put too much like around my cheeks because when I move, I can feel it cracking. Which this is a peel-off mask, so the more we let it dry, the easier it will be to take off, so no problem there. And what do you prefer reading? And I'm actually a big reader, so let's see. Gawker, The Guardian, The New Yorker, Rolling Stone, Village Voice, The Onion, Sports Illustrated, BuzzFeed, or New York Post? I don't know. For the sake of it, BuzzFeed has really interesting stories that are more like lighthearted, not so serious. So I'm gonna go with BuzzFeed. Pick a magical creature. Unicorn, phoenix, owl, hippogriff, crumple-horned snortcack, basilisk, centaur, poltergeist, or pygmy puff. Pygmy puffs are really cute, but I'm gonna go with a phoenix because I think they're so beautiful and I love how they can get reborn from the ashes. That's what I'm trying to say. So I do like that one. Pick a TV show. Ooh. Girls, Game of Thrones, Dexter, Entourage, New Girl,
I already know what you're
Sherlock, 2.5 Men, Brothers and Sisters, or Breaking Bad. Game of Thrones. Yeah, Game of Thrones for sure. It's one of my top favorite. Oh, I got Neville Longbottom. What? How is BuzzFeed just gonna put that out there like it's the most normal thing ever.
Where's your toad?
I don't totally agree with this. It might be the
hilarious.
one. But it's saying, you're awkward and clumsy and hate being the center of attention, but you're brave and big-hearted and people can always trust you to help them out of a bad situation. So I like the second part, but the first part, I'm not awkward and clumsy.
No.
I don't really think so.
I don't think so.
I was hoping for Hermione.
Aww.
So anyways, I got
better luck next time.
Neville. Let me take a screenshot to show you. And we'll start this over and see what my mom gets. Okay. So now that I've read the choices, I won't read the choices to camera, but I will let you look through them and let us know what your choices are. So if you want to pick your favorite movie, and I'm pretty sure I already know what this one is.
The Parent Trap.
Okay?
Definitely. I almost watched that earlier on Disney Plus.
I watched it last week. So, and I learned the handshake. It's at the beginning.
My gosh.
Me and James.
Did not. Y'all do the handshake?
Yep, me and James learned the handshake.
I've heard everything.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
So, what object do you most desire?
Ooh, that one's a hard one. I like the Marauders map. Ooh, but the Elder one too.
Yeah, that is pretty hard.
Like ones. I would have to say the Elder Wand.
Okay. Elder Wand. And what is your favorite food?
My favorite, oh, that's easy. The chocolate eclair.
Oh yeah, that one was easy. I forgot about that one.
Calling to me from the fridge.
And we already know pick your drink. We've already went through this. That's
iced tea.
Iced tea all day.
With the sugar.
From Sonic.
Yes, they have the best.
And then pick your song, which you told me, Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin.
Yes.
And where would you like to hang out of the six famous Harry Potter destinations?
Definitely the 3 broomsticks. That's easy.
She might get Neville too, who knows?
No.
How would you spend your ideal weekend?
Oh, that one's hard during these times. Lately, it's been hanging with the family.
That's a good one. That was my second choice. I do love reading a good book. Your ideal partner is someone who, and we went through this again, but
someone I'm comfortable with, definitely.
Okay. And then pick your potion.
I think...
Ooh, there's love potion on there. Is she gonna want a love potion?
I was gonna say love potion, but the, what is it? Felix Felicis?
Mm-hmm.
I would have to pick that one.
Liquid luck.
Above, yes.
And then what do you prefer reading out of all of the newspapers and magazines we mentioned?
What do I prefer reading? Really a good book. So this is a hard choice.
Maybe Rolling Stone or no?
I do like to read Rolling Stone. I'm not into reading Sports Illustrated.
No, thank you.
Probably, I would say BuzzFeed, because they do really have good articles in there that I come across.
Awesome. BuzzFeed, that's 2 for 2 if you're watching this, which I doubt you are, but...
I hope I don't get Neville.
Pick a magical creature.
Oh, unicorn.
Oh yes, that's easy. I did not pick that one, so she might not get Neville.
Unicorn.
Pick a TV show, and she has not seen Game of Thrones, so that is not going to be her choice, that I know.
Definitely not. I would pick Sherlock. Definitely.
She loves a good murder mystery. What are your favorite murder mysteries?
Love murder mysteries. The old school ones, though, because right now on Amazon Prime, I'm watching Monk.
And I've seen a few episodes, and they're not half bad. And the intro song is very catchy, and I'm all about a catchy intro song. But so Monk's your favorite. If you can name two more murder mystery shows that you would recommend to the audience.
Oh, there's so
She's seen almost all of them, mind you.
Many, like 48 Hours Mystery.
Monk and
what's the other one that you always catch me watching?
Forensic Files.
Forensic Files. I love Forensic Files. That's 3.
What about and then what about unsolved mysteries?
Not lately. I haven't.
I'm trying to think of
Bones?
something else. Oh, Bones, you do watch. Yep.
A lot.
So those are her top 4
around the house.
Perfect. And then I
don't want to be Neville.
She got Neville too. How's your skin feeling?
Very smooth. I love the feel.
It does feel good.
I could get used to this.
Yeah, Boscia, they definitely know how to treat your skin. And this one was the Luminizing Pink Mask. And this one actually has lasted me quite a while. And I've used it several times.
I feel like I have a new face.
Yeah, it helps, and it helps just really clear out your pores. Yeah. So all of that gunk is totally out of there, and it's basically like a nose peel, but for your whole face.
I love it.
In a gentle way. It doesn't hurt or strip your skin. So now we're going to finish off the video. We did our Harry Potter, and we read some wine, learned about some wine. So now we're going to finish off with a moisturizer, but we're also going to mix in some tanning drops because it's summer to give us some color to our face. So what I do, which my mom has never tried tanning drops before, so this will be her very first time. So what I have been doing is I've been getting just like a dollop of moisturizer. This is, by the way, the Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Cream. It is one of my favorite moisturizers. It is clean at Sephora. It is a little pricey, but totally worth it, and it really makes your skin feel so good. So I just get a dollop of moisturizer, and before I mix it into my hand, I get a few drops of tanning oil. You can do between, I forget, 1 to 12 drops, but I think I've been doing like about 5. But it depends how deep of a tan you want. Like, how are you wanting to look like you just left Mexico, or are you just looking for like a little glow? Okay, so I'm gonna do 5, and this doesn't make you orange. I've done as much as like 9, I think, and even then it didn't look super overwhelming. And from what I've seen, this does not leave any kind of tanning residue on your sheets. I've done this before bed before, and my bed sheets are totally fine. So you'll get a dollop, and then you'll...
Is that enough, or
yeah, that's good.
More?
No, that's good. And you'll also want to put it a little on your neck and a little on your ears, so that you don't have those weird discolorations, and it looks just as natural as possible. And try to get it as much into your hairline as you can. I don't want to mess up your counting. How many have you done?
I got 6.
Okay, so that should be good.
That's
to
good.
Start. Yeah, I think I started with like 6.
Okay.
Initially. So then you just mix it up into your hand. Kind of just, well, either way. Yeah, either way, you just mix it all up.
Okay.
Like you're putting lotion on your hands, but only put on the inside part, and then just pat it, tap it in, rub it in, pat it in, whatever you think works best. You'll feel it kind of sink into your skin. I kind of stop at my neck, and I kind of put my hand over my ears so that you can kind of get the top layer. And then I get it all into my hairline. Just pat it in and get it as mixed together as possible. Any leftover you can just kind of rub on your arm or something, so nothing goes to waste. And then we have some hand sanitizer to get any leftover on our hands that we don't want to transfer over to anything, even though I haven't had that issue, but I just play it safe. So it takes a few hours to kick in, but usually by the time I wake up, I have a nice healthy glow to my face without any need to get into the sun. And then you just put sunscreen the next day and you're good to go. And it smells really good, and it's clean at Sephora as well. And I don't remember how much this was. I want to say it was like $27 or so, but I'll put the pricing in the description of this video. We'll finish off with the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist, one of my favorite mists, facial mists. that I put on every single night, and in the morning if I feel like my skin needs some extra hydration. So this is safe to just, and it has the best mist. You can barely feel it. And Pixi is nice enough to send me PR packages in the mail on occasion, and it makes my day. And this was one of the packages, or one of the items that came in the mail a while back. And I probably am on, I mean, even before they even sent me that bottle, I was probably on my 3rd bottle of Milky Mist because it's the best. And
oh, it smells so good.
It smells so good. The mist is so fine. And your skin will never get dry if you put this on, because it is just so good. I just like can bathe in it. So that's it. We're all beautied out and wined out. And, well, no, we're not wined out yet, but we're beautied out and we're ready for some deep sleep. If you did like this video, be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below and all the things, and we'll be back with more. Bye!